I was recording.
You're not supposed to record a bank.
You're not supposed to what?
You can't record a bank.
I bet he's calling the cops. They did call the cops.
Do you have an ID on you?
Do I need an ID?
Yes. Investigating.
Okay. What crime?
This is.
What crime?
Possible trespass.
Out for reasonable, articulable
I
suspicion
just did.
of a
I gave
crime.
you all the reasons.
You did not, sir. I was just wait. Let's just wait for the super. Let's just see what the supervisor say when he get here. This is wild.
Okay. Well, I don't like your movement, so I'm gonna.
What I'm doing?
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is News Now Ninja, and today's video comes to you from Kansas City, Missouri, where Kansas City Accountability was doing some public photography from a public sidewalk located near the Central Bank of Kansas City. And while doing so, had one good and one bad interaction with a couple of different bank employees, but in the end, called it a pass and headed back for his vehicle. But his suspicions were correct because they did contact the police, and when they showed up, they demanded ID. But Kansas City Accountability refused, and with no reasonable suspicion or probable cause, they decided to cuff Kansas City and detain him with absolutely no evidence of a crime. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments section. Get to the link in the description to show support to Kansas City if you enjoy this video. Let them know News Now Ninja sent you, and let's get straight to the action.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Recording. Recording.
Like, what do you? Is it like a project or?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content for a story.
What's the story?
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Aaron.
Eric?
Aaron.
Aaron?
Yeah.
How you doing, Aaron?
Good.
That's great.
I'm just curious. Like, what's the story about?
I can't tell you
You can't tell me.
because it'll compromise my story.
Oh.
It ain't published yet.
Oh.
Once it get published, I can definitely tell you about the story and send you the link.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How long this building been here?
I don't know. 50 years ago.
50.
It's pretty old.
Yeah, that's great, man. But yeah, I'm not doing anything. I have no ill intent.
I was just wondering.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Huh? I was recording.
You're not supposed to record a bank.
You're not supposed to what?
You can't record a bank.
I can barely hear you. I'm so sorry.
Do not record the bank. Do not record a bank.
And who told you that?
You can't do that. Do not record it.
What's your name?
I'm not giving you money. You can record it, okay?
Okay. Can you do a favor for me?
No.
Okay. I need a bottle of water. So, she think nobody can record the bank. You keep the camera rolling. This guy's fishing. He pulls up, he didn't go in the bank. He's exercising his rights to carry his firearm. And I think he's calling the police. I bet he's calling the cops. He's snitching. Is he snitching? I think he's snitching, man. I bet anybody he's snitching. Well, it just might. We gonna hang around, you guys. We're gonna stay about 5 more minutes. Police is everywhere in this area, so if they call them, the police will pull up. Look at him. Cops waved at me. I don't know if y'all saw that, man. They waved. Hey, I think that's gonna wrap it up, you guys. The cops probably educated them and told them what's up, that we allowed to do it. So we're gonna wrap this up, you guys. I give them a pass, even though the lady tried to tell me I can't record, but I give them a pass, man. They did call the cops.
Hey man.
How's it going? What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Bremer.
Bremer. And what's your name and badge number?
Long story short, it sounds like whatever you were doing at the bank, they don't want you to be over there.
I was on the public sidewalk recording.
Okay, well they said whatever you were doing, they just don't want you over there.
I was on the public sidewalk. They can't tell me not to be on the
Yeah,
public
I don't know,
sidewalk.
man. That's
I know.
why I
I'm
came
just.
over
You want to go over there?
No, not really.
We can go over there. I told them they came outside. Let me calm down. They came outside. The guy, Aaron, he said, hey, what are you doing? I said, I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content on the story. I was walking all the way up down Truman, and I walked down there to record the train. And then the lady came out. She said, hey, you can't record the bank. I said, ma'am, I'm on public property. So
yeah, but you could see why that would kind of make them uncomfortable, right? I mean, it's a bank.
You can't even see nothing.
I know, but they don't know that.
Yeah, you can. If you stand outside and you look at the bank, you can't see anything. The windows is tinted. It's a reflect.
Do you have an ID on you?
Do I need an ID?
Yes.
For what? What crime have I committed?
They identified you. You just identified yourself as being over there.
On the sidewalk.
I'm investigating.
Okay. What crime?
This is.
What crime?
Possible trespassing.
Out.
Possible trespassing.
Out.
Possible trespassing.
On the sidewalk. I was. How you gonna trespass me and I'm on the sidewalk?
Because they're saying you were on the property.
I got camera footage. Now, if they lying to you and I show you that they're lying, are you gonna do something to them?
That's between you and them.
Oh no, that's somebody over there is lying. I'm on the public sidewalk. I came all the way up Truman. I walked down there to get the footage of the train. On my way back, I just looked at the bank, and they came running outside. So, yeah, came back over here, walked there, about to go to work.
Okay, so I need your ID.
No, sir.
I do though.
No, you do not. For what crime?
I just told you they put a call on you.
I wasn't. I was on the. And I wish I was still on that sidewalk when you pulled up. I wish I was on the sidewalk. I was right here, sir. No, I'm not. No, I'm not obligated. No, I'm not obligated to give you my ID.
Why? I just told you.
Because I haven't committed no crime. No crime was committed, sir.
Brother, is your tags aren't coming back on file. Okay. For the Kansas registration, do you have the registration paperwork for it?
This is about the time a tyrant starts itching for his ID fix because he's pulled his #1 trick of running the license plate, but that's just not working. So what's the next step? Intimidation tactics. Bust out the cuffs.
You can hold your phone up and zoom.
No, it's okay. No, I'm trying to
asking
get
you a legitimate question. Do you have the registration for the vehicle?
Hey, you guys. So this is when, and I had my selfie stick out when I was recording. I was on the public side.
Now you're redirecting against my question of.
I don't have to answer your question.
I asked you if you have the registration information for your vehicle that you drove here on Missouri roadway that is unregistered as of right now. Now, it doesn't go through our system. We ran it through out of Kansas.
Go ahead.
Now we need to verify to make sure. So that's why I'm asking you if you have the paperwork.
You didn't see me drive the car.
How else did you get here?
It don't matter.
How else did you get
It don't matter, sir.
It does
matter. It does. And if you see that came from a dealership.
So you're not wanting to give us your information.
No, listen. If I committed a crime, I will give you my ID. That's what reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. I was standing on that sidewalk, sir. Why would you try to infringe on my rights?
So let me get this straight. So
why would you try to infringe on my rights, Mr. Bremer?
You're gonna stand outside of a bank.
No, I walked.
I heard you.
Okay.
So you're gonna stand outside of a bank.
Okay.
Midday, videotaping the bank, and you don't think that's gonna make the employees extremely uncomfortable?
See, where they get uncomfortable.
You're in the inner city.
Listen,
do you stay in Kansas?
Their uncomfortability don't stop my right.
Of Casey Mo, okay, so that makes most businesses extremely uncomfortable.
And what's up with your buddy, man?
So now that you've identified yourself now as the one being standing
on the sidewalk,
videotaping them and making them feel uncomfortable.
No, I came to
issue the verbal warning.
No, listen.
Which is what we're trying to do, so we can send you about your way. No, you're refusing to give her information.
No. What happened is.
I'm only going to ask you one more time, and then
Go
I'm
ahead.
just going to have to cuff you up, man. And I don't want to do that.
Can you get your supervisor out here, please?
Yeah,
Can you get your supervisor, please? Because I was on the sidewalk. You know what I would have liked to happen when you guys pulled up and they called you guys? Hey, where was he standing at? Was he on you guys' property? You should have. What I would have liked is, sir, when you pulled up and they told you what happened, hey, he was on the sidewalk. He has every right to record on the sidewalk. I wasn't even coming to the bank. I was coming to get the train.
There's officers that monitor the city cameras that saw you verbatim on their property.
That's a lie.
It's in the comments.
Okay, do you want me to stop this video and show you?
No, I would like to get your information so I could issue the verbal warning and send you about your way.
I wasn't on their property. That's how trespass works. Trespass, if you're on the property, they tell you to leave. That's how it go. They give you a chance to leave, and then you're trespassed.
And they don't know that you have a selfie stick. Why would citizens that are probably unarmed come and approach you?
You say that one more time?
Why? Okay, so first off, you're videotaping, you're standing outside, you're being extremely suspicious. They can't tell that that's a selfie stick. Why would citizens...
They can't tell. It was like this.
Are you going to ask me a question and then not let me...
I was like, Aaron came outside and talked to me. We had a good dialogue. That's
not what the lady on the phone said to put in the call about you.
I can show you the video. Y'all want to see the video?
No, I'd like to get your information so I can send you away.
For reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
I gave you all the reasons.
You did not, sir. I'm just wait. Let's just wait for the supervisor. Let's just see what the supervisor say when he get here. This is wild.
Okay. Well, I don't like your movement, so I'm gonna.
What I'm doing?
You. I don't. You keep backing away from.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Suspicious.
Why are y'all taking my cat? Y'all gonna stop my video? I'm not going anywhere.
I'll set it down there.
But you keep backing up towards the road, and I don't like that.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
And the fact that you're refusing to give us any sort of information, we're just gonna sit you on the curb, brother.
Reaching into your pocket.
Ain't nothing in my pocket.
I don't like all the jets.
Can I hold that, please?
No.
All right, so at this point, they handcuff Kansas City Accountability with no articulation of a crime, just possible trespassing, and suspicious activity, and continue on with their fishing expedition until about 10 minutes later when the supervisor shows up, and this is what happens.
They asked me for my ID. I said, what crime have I committed? Because if I haven't committed a crime, I'm not obligated to show an ID. So that's what I told the guy. And Mr. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's like he got offended when I said that. I said, listen here, I'm just exercising my rights today. Okay. The First Amendment to record in public. That's all I've been doing, sir. You just seem like you just kind of took it personal. That's why I just said, hey, instead of going back and forth, let's get a captain or you guys supervise.
Hold on 1 second.
I already sent you home, man.
You think you could pack it from the coach?
Well, he's about to tell him the same thing he told you.
Okay.
We can't verbally trespass somebody we don't know.
You can't trespass my eyes.
I get what you're saying.
Plain view doctrine.
Just there.
Plain view doctrine. Look at this. They taking cuffs off me.
Yeah, I told you were detained.
Illegal.
Now you've just been...
He illegally cuffed me. And
that's our sergeant.
that's the sergeant?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, sergeant?
Good, how you doing, man?
What's your name and your badge number, sir?
Sergeant Porter, 5382.
Yes, sir. Again, just to give you a little quick rough draft on what just took place here, man. I'm an independent journalist. Again, I'm just gathering content for a story, right?
All right, so at this point, Sergeant Porter showed up on the scene and they were forced to release Kansas City Accountability because he had committed 0 crimes. And eventually he was back on his way, free to go. But they couldn't help but give a couple directives before he did so. And in order to see the entirety of this video, make sure to get to the link in the description and let Kansas City Accountability know that News Now Ninja sent you, and I'll see you on the next one.